We have over 660 stores, all the way from Maine to California, and it makes for a really good road trip if you ever want to go on one. Cracker Barrel is like coming home. We want it to feel this is a place that you are comfortable in, that you feel warmth. Our process starts 400 days in advance. We put together the macro trends and what is happening in our business, what's working, sometimes what's not, what meets the financial metrics. And we need to be on the floor this time period. The state of the world has thrown a few monkey wrenches into that, and thankfully the Port of Savannah has been really good at communicating with my team. And so we're logistically making some changes to how we put the freight on board in foreign countries to get it here on time. So we'll make all our merchandising decisions and all our buying decisions based on when does that freight need to be on board and get here in our DCs so that we can distribute it to the stores. We've had a fantastic relationship with Georgia Port, and we weren't always 660 stores. We started smaller, and the Georgia Port started smaller. It's been really neat to see them grow, add capacity, and we've grown and added capacity. It seems that no matter how big either one of us have gotten, we both appreciate the relationship, what we mean to each other, and that open line of communication. I think that's what helps us circumvent some of these situations that could become logistic nightmares, because we tackle the problems, find creative solutions that may not have existed pre-2020 or 2021. I mean, who would have thought that we could have done some direct from port shipments? But we were willing to try it, and they were willing to entertain the conversation. All our problems are not behind us, and I'm sure there's going to be a mountain of things coming at us. It is maintaining those open lines of communication that is so important. And it's the faith that we have in this relationship that it will continue to happen that makes us invested in it. We're not the biggest fish out there, we know that, but the Georgia Port makes us feel like we're the biggest fish, and for that, we are very thankful for. We look forward to continuing to grow with them.
The Port of Savannah and the Georgia Ports Authority have rolled up their sleeves, and they've gotten to work with solutions to the global supply chain crisis. The Mason Mega Rail Terminal. The 85-acre rail yard is the largest of its kind for a port terminal in North America. There's nothing else like this in the United States.
We're very excited about the Mason Mega Rail expansion. It doubles rail capacity, and it's going to provide the opportunity for our mutual customers to receive and ship their goods more quickly, more efficiently, and more sustainably. Rail has a unique sustainability advantage in that our carbon footprint is 75% less than that of truck.
As we think about being able to grow with the port, we're excited about looking at new market opportunities like Chicago and places that we see continued growth in the future, and we think it's important for such a large and booming port to be able to serve. GPA really has led the way in terms of infrastructure investment. We've grown our business significantly together over the course of the last several years, and really being able to add this additional rail capacity will unlock the opportunity for future growth.
I think it's been a remarkable year. We really listened to our customers. The strategy of Merck's is to change ourselves from a port-to-port shipping line to really become a global integrator of container logistics. So our goal is that how do we really connect the international movement with the domestic movement? Savannah is a very attractive gateway. A lot of ocean containers come here. There's a lot of fulfillment activities happening, the connectivity with the inlands. You run a fantastic operation over here. We have very high hope about what do we want to grow here in Savannah, and we would continue to put the investment here.
Maersk Line grew more with us than anyone else last year, up 47% year over year with vessel volume.
This is really remarkable. So I'm extremely excited about this.
What's amazing about this, and I can't even believe it, the land we're standing on, this is going to be a ship. We're looking at the front of the new berth, and there'll be a fender system that's put in front of that for big ships to dock. The special thing about this dock, it'll be the widest dock in North America at 130 gauge. Between the legs, 130 feet. We will be able to fit 6 truck lanes. It'll be able to facilitate the largest cranes. We'll have plenty of mobility for the trucks as they come into the legs. Higher productivity. And the cranes that we've ordered that are being built as we speak will be among the tallest and the widest in the country. Really proud of this, and it comes online spring of 2023.
I would like to congratulate you for the great visions you have. I think the country needs it.
We're seeing some of the most amazing growth that we've seen in the history of the state. Because of our unmatched connectivity, we are the envy of so many other states. And we all know that business follows connectivity, whether that is by rail or by road or by plane or by boat. Georgia's going to be able to get your goods and services to your customers quicker than any other state.
One of the reasons that we targeted Atlanta for consolidation of our headquarters is because of the vibrant economy in the state of Georgia and the ability to attract and develop and retain high quality talent that's unparalleled in Atlanta. It is the growing epicenter of the South.
So Norfolk Southern opening their headquarters here was one of the most exciting things that I've been a part of in my economic development experience. But Hapag-Lloyd's another great one. Just a long-standing pillar of the logistics industry based out of Hamburg, Germany.
Growth, we see that in North America now is outpacing anywhere else in the world. But there's no question that the economic growth and the population growth of the South will continue to drive more investment,
One of the most exciting announcements really for the future of the state is Rivian Automotive locating their largest manufacturing facility in East Georgia. It's going to be transformational for an entire region and for the state. One of the great things that the major projects that the port has put in place show is that this state's leadership continues to be committed to the future. It really is an amazing time to be doing economic development in Georgia.
I persevered.
I persevered.
I persevered.
I persevered.
Persevered.
We persevered.
We persevered.
I persevered.
We persevered.
We
Persevered.
I persevered.
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 We persevered.
Persevered. We persevered. We persevered.
We persevered.
We persevered.
We persevered.
We persevered.
We persevere.
Persevere.
Persevere. We persevered.
Georgia persevered.